Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2017 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers. Thank you for your likes, share, subscribes, and all your support, feedback, and comments. Keep them coming. You guys are great. Always a big thank you to those of you who keep me so busy and occupied and fulfilled with personal one-on-one readings, both my new clients and my regular ones as well. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About button for more information and my contact information. My contact information is also attached to the description of every video that I post as well. You can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do a wide variety of readings, love and romance, of course, compatibilities for couples, relationship potential, reconciliation readings, everything under love and romance. I do career work and finance readings, investment readings, channeled messages from passed on loved ones. I offer monthly package readings for those of you who like regular ongoing readings. And I do 6 and 12-month overviews that explore what's coming for you either for the next 6 months or the next 12 months in every area of your life. And gift readings as well, which I find are always popular this time of year because we're just entering December. Christmas is coming up, and there's no gift more personal than a personal reading. So you may want to consider that for yourself or for family and friends as well. You can also find me under the smartphone app Instantgo under my name Irish Gypsy. That contact information, of course, is again under the About button or attached to the description of every video I post. That's a smartphone app which kind of puts me at your fingertips 24/7, except when I'm sleeping, of course. It's not for the intensive, complex, in-depth readings or specific charts that I do, but it's it's for quick answers to quick questions. If you have a decision you need to make on the fly or something or someone you want to look at quickly via a short little text read. They also have a new video chat option, which is kind of cool too. That is a more immediate response, but it's just for like quick answers to quick questions. You can also contact me through that if you don't want the more traditional in-depth readings. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So turnaround time for personal readings, live or recorded, the traditional readings or the specific spreads or issues you may want addressed. Turnaround time is pretty quick. I can always get back with you within the same day or within 24 hours of your initial contact. And for setting up recorded or live one-on-one readings, turnaround time is pretty fast since I do it full time. It's anywhere from a few days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time, we can set up a reading for you live or recorded. So email me if you're interested in that. I would be delighted to work with you. And again, if you just want a quick answer to a quick question, you can find me on Instantgo too. The links for my contact information you can find under the About button or on the description of the videos I post. You can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be happy to get back with you as soon as I can. Make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well. We always tell you this because it's going to resonate differently for different people who are watching it in different degrees. Your rising and your moon sign video may play out a little more predictively for you, and it just may give you additional insight and clarity by watching all three. So let's move right into this reading. I know sometimes the intros get kind of long, but for those of you who follow me and already know this information, you can just fast forward ahead to where the reading actually starts. It's more for people who don't know or newcomers as well. So this reading is for the earth sign of Taurus, our bulls for December 2017. Let's see what is in store for our Taurians for the month of December 2017. 2 cards for each week, time being somewhat relative, of course, fluid, with an additional 9th card from the bottom of the deck for overall energy and advice for the month of December for Taurus. Okay, Taurus. We have earth energy to start off with, 8 of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Pentacles, lovely. We have the King of Wands, followed by the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, followed by the 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Lovers. Wow. From the bottom of the deck, your overall guidance and energy for the month of December is the Magician. What a beautiful, powerful reading, Taurus. Let me just take a look at this. some completion energy coming in. We have two tens, and in the tarot, the tens represent the end of a cycle, something coming to an end, or a sense of achievement and culmination, transitioning into something else. We have those in the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, so tangible energy and emotional energy as well. It's really lovely. So we find ourselves around the beginning of December or the end of November. I'm recording these at the end of November with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, followed by the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy, and in the tarot, the energy of this suit is tangible earthly energy, and it usually manifests in ways that we can see and touch and feel, or practical ways. The Eight of Pentacles I refer to as the worker bee card. It does represent work. It can represent working hard, working a lot, maybe working overtime, repetitive work, slow, steady work. Some of you may be burning the candle a bit at both ends. Some of you may be working hard in order to take time off for the holidays, because we are just entering the holiday season now. You have something that you're working towards. We're at the 8 here. He's working hard on the 8th pentacle, whatever that represents. He's already has 7 completed above him, and he's putting just as much attention and detail into his 8th one as he did to the 7. It can be about having a goal, working towards your foundation, slowly, steadily, step by step, attention to detail, being very determined, disciplined, perseverance, because you're building up a foundation for something, or you're working hard on building up a foundation for something. It's accompanied by the Ten of Pentacles. It's a great transition. The Ten of Pentacles, again, tends to represent the end of a cycle, a sense of culmination, fulfillment, coming full circle. This is abundance. Traditionally in tarot, this was associated with inheritance. There is a strong connection to family with this. It can represent family home, family business, family money, family estate, family property. It's about the long, slow accumulation of something which has taken the weight of time and history and effort to build up, but you're now at this point of abundance and stability, whether it's in actual dollars and cents or property, or just at a place in your life where you've worked really hard, because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. You've worked really hard, steadily, hard perseverance, determination, and diligence to build up this solid foundation underneath you, and this is where you're at now. This sometimes comes up for retirement energy, and it could be in connection to family home. Maybe some of you are paying off a house. Maybe some of you are purchasing your first home. Some of you may be retiring as well. It can also represent retirement energy. You're coming to that place in life where everything that you've been working so hard for is finally coming together in that, and it's manifesting in a way that gives you a sense of abundance, fulfillment, and a sense of safety and reassurance in a very tangible sort of way as well. Again, whether it's in dollars and cents, or property, the home that you live in, or just or retiring, in a comfortable way as well. Your hard work, whatever this manifests in, you can also, as I always say, the details and specifics are going to play out differently, because this is a general reading, and there's thousands of you watching. There's many of you watching. Everybody's different things in your life, but the energy fundamentally remains the same, whether it's in job, work, career, whether it's in home, property, real estate, whether it's in a relationship, something you've invested, maybe you've been together for a long time, maybe you're celebrating an anniversary. We have the Ten of Cups here, which is happy home, family harmony. It's lovely. It looks like something as it's on one hand, it's coming to an end, or it's coming to a place where all your hard work is paid off. It's come together, and you have this lovely sense of abundance, stability, rootedness. It's quite lovely. There's a lot of celebratory energy around it as well, which usually means, okay, what's next? What's next? If this is a relationship where you're in this with your partner, maybe again you've paid off a home, or you're retiring, or something of that sort. Then where do you go now? Like, what's next? What's the next chapter going to be like? So next to that, we have the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. Great energy here. Wands is fire energy, and in the tarot, the energy of this suit is about its creative, manifesting, building energy. It's very fiery. This is showing up as a court card, which often, not always, but often represent other people. Kings and queens representing individuals who've reached the mastery of their suit, meaning that they've matured beyond the page energy, the impulsive spontaneous energy of the Knights, and they've reached that kind of mature, grown up, for the most part, arena. They now have a balanced, healthy manifestation of the traits of their sign. So this could represent a fire sign individual, sun, moon, or rising, and it's showing up as a king, but it doesn't necessarily have to be male. It could be female as well. This could be your partner, and by partner, it could be love and romance. It could be husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be a business partner. It could be a close friend or family member. But there's this sense of the King of Wands as an actual individual would show up as somebody who's like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, somebody who's very dynamic individual, fiery, action-oriented, not one to rest on his laurels for very long. I often get an Aries feel off of this card, but it could be any one of the fire signs, or somebody who strongly manifests the character traits of the King of Wands. Dynamic individual, charismatic, probably easy on the eyes, a natural-born leader. People tend to follow him. He's very good at problem solving, at getting the job done, and delegating other people to get the job done, which makes him a really great leader as well. Very active, dynamic energy around this person. He's showing up as significant in the month of December. For a lot of you, again, I feel like a partner energy, but since there's so many of you watching, the nature of that partner relationship is going to vary. Some it's going to be like your love romantic partner. Some of you, it may be a business partner. It may be that you've achieved success with a company. Maybe you're selling a family home or selling a family business, or you're partnering with somebody and all your hard work's paid off. There's some sense of celebration around it, it coming to an end or transitioning into something else, a lovely, solid, abundant feel. All this work that you've put into whatever this is, Taurus, has really paid off. A lot of lovely earth energy here as well, which is your element. So the King of Wands is paired with the Three of Cups, which is lovely celebratory energy. It's cups, and the energy of this element is water. And in the tarot, the energy of this suit manifests in the emotional arena of our life, emotions, feelings, relationships as well. There's a strong social theme to this card. It's often called the party card, although of course it has a deeper significance, of course. But it is about getting out, going out, having a good time, being around people that you feel good with, that you feel really connected with, people that you don't really have to put on, airs for, pretend to be anybody other than what you are, and vice versa. There's kind of that brotherhood, sisterhood, kinship, kindred feeling about this card. Really enjoying the time that you're spending around people, having a really good time getting out. And again, we're heading into December, holiday season, so it could be that over the month of December, you're really celebrating, you're getting out, you're having a good time. It's in connection with this King of Wands. So some of you just may be really celebrating, getting to this place in your life where all the hard work, everything you've put into it has finally culminated in either something quite wonderful, or the ability to stop what you're doing and moving into the next phase of your life. However this manifests, again, some of you it's going to be relationships, some of you it's going to be in business, property. Getting like 4 or 5 different stories there. It's all paid off, and you are celebrating, you are enjoying this, and it looks like there's somebody else significant. This fire sign individual, Leo's, Aries, Sagittarius. The nature of the relationship will vary according to who's watching this, but it's lovely celebratory energy. They're either enjoying and celebrating it with you, but I feel a strong partnership energy. This person has put in just as much work and dedication as you have, whether in the actual work that you've been doing or in a supportive role for you as you've done it as well. So next we transition into the Three of Wands, followed by the Ten of Cups. Beautiful energy, Taurus. The Three of Wands is about laying the foundations for a future moving forward. In the preceding card, in the Two of Wands, it would show a man standing at a crossroads trying to figure out which path to take. And in that card, it's about looking ahead at long-term goals, figuring out what your long-term goal is, what you want to do next, and setting that goal so you know which path to take to get to it. You have the Three of Wands. So in this card, it's about you already have an idea where you're going to go from here on out. It's kind of like something has come to an end. It's come to a culmination. All your hard work's played off. Now you're headed off into a new direction. You pretty much know what that is. The Three of Wands is about laying the groundwork for that, laying the foundation for that, for the next, the next trip, the next next major goal. You're working towards something different, something new, or taking what's ended into a new and different direction. You're laying the foundation for that. And it's paired with the Ten of Cups, so more emotional energy here, another 10. This is often referred to as the happily ever after card, the happy home card. Like the Ten of Pentacles, there's a strong connection to home and family with this. It can represent marriage, family, home, children. It's about the complete fulfillment of your emotions in a very lovely, positive way. It's kind of on an emotional level, feeling like you're at a place in life where everything has finally come together for you, particularly in relation to family, relationship, marriage, home, children, everything that falls under that umbrella. And it's a 10 as well. So again, cycles coming to an end. Some of you may be retiring. Some of you may be paying off a home or getting close to paying off a home or a mortgage. Some of you may be having worked hard to save up and you're finally getting into your first home or the home of your dreams, or you may be selling one, or a family home or business, which is giving you the resources to there's something about it which is really beneficial. Your home, family life, and even your security, financial and material security, looks so good, so lovely and set and abundant and just joyful and rejoicing this month because of the work that you've put in. You and for a lot of you, someone else who's been right there with you as well, working just as hard and supporting as well. You're building up a new foundation for the future. I feel like some of you are moving in a new direction towards this Ten of Cups energy. I keep getting property for some of you. Some of you out there are, it's like you finally have what you need to get into either your first home or your dream home, something of that sort as well. It could be a family home too, or maybe you've finished making the last renovations on something and you're actually moving in, and it's about laying the groundwork for moving forward into this future. Some of you may have just gotten I'm just getting that some of you have gotten either got a promotion or a raise, or you moved into a new job position where the income or the salary is going to be really good, and it makes this home possible or makes this move possible in some way, or it's going to provide you with a move. Well, that makes sense because sorry, I forgot to turn my phone off, or the volume is stuck or something. Uh, and it makes some of you may be moving or relocating. I keep getting property, and I'm getting, like, even under that umbrella, I'm getting 3 or 4 different stories, and I'm trying to sort them out in my head. Sometimes, as I always say, the challenge when you channel intuitively or psychically, it's in translating what's coming in into cohesive words that don't sound scattered and crazy. I say moving, relocating, tangible changes because at or towards the end of December, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. So Pentacles, you have more of that earth energy. Aces represent a new start, a new beginning, always, because being at the start of a new path, because aces represent the number one. We're at the beginning, an opportunity which holds a lot of potential, because aces are like seeds. Within that seed is the possibility, the potential of what it could be if it's allowed to fully manifest and fully grow into its full potential. Like an apple tree, and usually if it gets there, it usually ends up giving back to us in the end. Uh, but it depends on what happens with them, because seeds only do what they're supposed to do if you plant them in the right ground at the right time and water them and feed them and fertilize them and take care of them, so they can grow into beautiful things which end up giving back to you. Otherwise, aces can represent things which can fizzle out, an idea which never gets acted on, or something which never gets carried through, so it never really goes anywhere. But it looks like a beautiful new potential or opportunity in a very tangible area of your life, because it's the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles usually manifest in practical ways in our life, in ways that we can see and touch and feel. The Ace of Pentacles often comes up for moving, relocating, starting a new job, because all of these represent new beginnings, new opportunities, which have a lot of potential, which affect us in a very practical way. Moving into a new home or apartment, starting a new job. The Ace of Pentacles can also represent sometimes getting an unexpected sum of money, which enables us to have the resources to have a new beginning. So, and I feel like there's a few different things going on here. Some of you are moving into a new home. I'm getting that loud and clear. You've either saved up the money for it, or you've gotten a new job or a raise or something, which enables it to make that possible so you can have it. You may have just completed repairs and renovations on a home and you're finally moving into it. Some of you may have sold a home, and again, it's a sense of abundance for you, and it really benefits you and home and family as well. Um, some of you may have gotten like some sum of money or resources or property or something in attachment to inheritance, or the settlement of an estate. Um, some of you may have gotten a job which is a great new opportunity, and it requires you to move and relocate, but it's great for you. It's great for your home, for your family. There's a sense of wanting to make a decision about it at the end of the month, though, because the Ace of Pentacles is paired with the Lovers, another major arcana card. This usually represents a very passionate, connected, karmic relationship. But it's about making decisions which affect a primary relationship. It can be about making decisions about a relationship. For some of you, though I'm getting a smaller amount of you, you may be at the end of December contemplating making a decision to take a relationship into, like, maybe getting engaged, getting married, moving into together. There's the sense of needing to make a decision about a tangible change in your life, which is also going to have an effect or be about the primary relationship in your life, or maybe how it's going to affect you and your partner. And maybe it's a decision you're making together because you're already together. Again, there's a variety of different stories playing out here, but the fundamental energy over all of this, Taurus, is that it's wonderful, beautiful energy. And again, it's about your hard work. It's about you having, for it looks like, I feel like, quite a long period of time, living out your own inherent character traits, that earth energy, which is your element anyway. All this hard work you've put into is finally paying off. Some of you may be, you may be retiring and you're like, okay, now I'm starting off in this whole new direction in my life, me and my partner, or, again, variety of different stories. But fundamentally, whatever you've worked so hard for is really paying off. And there's a sense of culmination, achievement, coming full circle, feeling really good, having a sense of abundance, prosperity, safety, continuity, reassurance, a solid foundation underneath you, one that has roots because you put so much into it for so long, and feeling really happy in and of yourself, and having that sense of abundance and it being very positive. Also, if you have family and home around you too, there's that lovely connection. You've come full circle, and it's because of all the hard work. Looks like you have a decision to make at the end of the month, whether it's about a relationship or with your partner about tangible new beginnings. Again, moving, relocating, something under that umbrella. You have everything that you need to create, build, and manifest whatever you want moving forward. Your crowning card, your overall energy for December, is the Magician, a lovely, independent, powerful energy. He's juggling each of the signs from each of the four tarot suits, representing that he's at a place now, because of how hard and how long he's worked at his craft. He's now at a place in his craft because he's learned trial and error, all this hard work, success, failure, triumph, defeat. He's learned. He hasn't allowed any of it to stop him. He creates, he manifests, he creates things for his audience, and he's worked so hard and so long on it that he's now at a place where he has everything that he needs to manifest, build, create whatever he wants to. You have everything that you need, Taurus, because of what you've put into it, because of that long, steady, hard, persevering, diligent sort of work, which is inherently in your nature, or in most of you, Tauruses, because you're that lovely grounded earth sign anyway. So good for you. Beautiful, solid, positive, wonderful, beautiful energy. It kind of makes me wish I was in Taurus this month. Wonderful stuff, Taurus. So that pretty much represents your December 2017. Something popped up. Let me get rid of it here. That represents your December 2017 general reading. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the December 2017 mid-month readings. I hope this one has brought some enlightenment or some food for thought, or help to those of you who have watched it. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading, just click on the About button on my YouTube channel's homepage for more information information and my contact info, and also attached to every video I post under the description is my contact info too. You can email me directly at Maggie, the number 1 McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted and most happy to work with you. We'll set up a reading for you just as quickly as possible. For quick answers to quick questions more immediately, you can also find me on the Instantgo app for smartphones. That contact information is also there as well. So I look forward to hearing from those of you who are interested. And don't forget gift readings for family and friends for our upcoming holiday of Christmas. Thank you very much for watching this, Taurus. And as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy, happy life. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.